Without further ado, we are going to talk about Dr. Seuss, beginning with a poem that you have written this week.
I have written a poem. I will say I'm a little nervous about reading it. It is possible to lose a cadence in there, and I beg your forgiveness if that happens. But without further ado,
it appears to be, so I have not heard it yet. I'm looking forward to it. And it appears to be written by one Dr. Weinsteinium,
yes.
Which is how I refer to you sometimes when you call me on the phone and we yell at each other.
Yes, there's a story behind this. We'll get to it later. But yes, this is Let Loose the Seuss by Dr. Weinsteinium. My sense is that now they have gone far too far. The offenses they claim have grown just too bizarre. They say Dr. Seuss wrote books that did harm, that we shouldn't be fooled by his fanciful charm. But they must assume that we're dumber than dumb, that we'll take their word and go numb and succumb. But I think they've guessed wrong, or at least we can hope, that no one of sound mind could be such a dope. Like everyone else, Dr. Seuss had his flaws. He made some missteps and got dirt on his paws, but he owned his mistakes, made amends and grew wise, illustrated his growth as his heart grew in size. Seuss was a model of how we should behave. In confronting our flaws, we should all be so brave. And if we are able, put lessons to rhyme, for a rhyme drives a point with rhythm through time. As for those with an urge to burn witches and books, we should face them with courage and Seussian looks. We should block them with baffles that baffle them good, so our descendants will know where it is that we stood. Let them read Dr. Seuss. Let them read it, I say. Let them read the whole catalog. Don't you take it away. It's not yours to take. It belongs to us all. Your authority's fake, and your bluff we now call. Straight to hell with this wokeness. Kids can handle the truth. Acquisition of nuance is the purpose of youth. If we shield them from slights, jabs, and bumps, they'll grow weak. They'll fear violence and innocent words that we speak. And who wants to live as a quivering wreck? Minds like a sieve hiding under the deck. Have them come up. Stand out tall and robust. Although history's full of events most unjust, that's not the whole story. No, not by a lot. We've made progress aplenty in both fairness and thought. Though we've miles yet to go, and we've no time to rest, the West is best suited to master this test. So we must protect it, stand fast and defend values that must never be brought to an end. Equality's good, a most worthy objective. It must be defended from naive invective. Now we must keep on and continue to strive to keep progress going and keep hope alive. Doesn't matter your color, your sex, or your creed. Opportunity is the thing all Sneetches need. Irrespective of stars that they have or they don't, regardless of things that they will or they won't, we know how to fix this. It's in all those books, lodged now deep in our minds in the crannies and nooks. Have a look and you'll see, Seuss is in there, I swear, so give him a good dusting off if you dare. He taught us a lot that we now need to know. How is it he knew all the places we'd go? I'll now leave you with this. One final thought. I'm aware of the hard place in which we're now caught, and I've noticed the rock that is blocking our exit. I know all about Trump and Joe Biden and Brexit. I've read about COVID and lockdowns and masks. In light of all that, I've the smallest of asks. Can we please cut it out and not cancel and mock? Can we team up together to dislodge this rock? 'Cause we do need to exit this historical phase. Do you get it yet, or must I rephrase? We're all in it together. You can like that or not. Bound up as one, we will prosper or rot. We have one tiny earth. It's all that we roam. That's what astronauts tell us when returning home. And I'm sure that they're right, as I'm sure you're aware. So treat this rock and each other with the greatest of care. All right.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's so good.
Thank you. So 2 points about it. 1, liberalism is back and it rhymes. And 2, Dr. Kendi, I want to talk to you about anti-racism and what's wrong with it. So please come on DarkHorse.
I'm not sure that Kenny deserves to be anywhere close to that poem.
Well,
or the oeuvre of Dr. Seuss. I hope that I'm wrong. I hope that he can rise out of the divisive nastiness that he is helping propagate in the world and respond to you, as he has failed to Coleman Hughes, for instance. Okay, so we have 2 Seussian rhymes that are, because of the nature of Super Chat, all squashed here, but I will try to do justice to them. The woke have spoke, I'm sad to say. What spoke the woke upon this day? They spoke that wokeness can't abide, can't tolerate, can't take in stride the slightest thought or quip or fact that leaves their wokeness unintact.
Hell yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
That
hashtag
is
Clubhouse.
Brilliant.
That was great. Yeah. And then I, too, tend to write aping Seuss's milieu, but I must credit brother Shel Silverstein, too. His rigorous rhymes and fantastical bent delivered much cleverly moral content. Hashtag rock on Dr. Weinsteinium.
Awesome. Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, they're great.
Oh, man. I hope this
please,
becomes a thing.
Yeah, so please, if either of you guys are on Twitter, like put if they're under the word count, character count, put those on Twitter with the hashtag, what is it, Loose
Loose the Seuss.
Loose the Seuss.
I should say that in tweeting out the link to the live stream, I wrote a little more Seussian verse, but the character limit was onerous, and I ended up using emojis to substitute for certain words to get the character count down. And because it rhymes, actually you can infer, even though like I have eyes and I mean to imply the word see, you can figure it out from the rhyme.
What's an emoji? Is it one character? I don't think
Yeah,
I've
it
ever
counts
used-
as one character.
Okay.
But anyway, if you're having trouble, use that, and don't hesitate to use multiple tweets linked together. Use the plus symbol at the bottom of a tweet to add a tweet to the thread. This could be great.
Cool. Yeah, love it. They want all the power to do all the things, and when it comes to your life, tyranny it brings. I do not like them. They will put us in camps. I do not like them. They're intellectual tramps. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it. We have come to the end of this Dark Horse podcast. It is time to go drinking. We'll be drinking at last.